What it do? What it do? What it do? We're gonna try to do this again. See if we can actually do it today. Um, Once again, I'm at the lake with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it'd be real cool if we can figure this out today. So I'm at the lake with it. I'm not about to be able to read the comments and whatnot, obviously, because you see I'm at the lake. And we're gonna get into day 11. I've been on day 11 for like 5 days, bro. So we're gonna try to knock this out today. Um, Forget what today's readings are. Day 11, Genesis 18 and 19. Should be pretty simple to knock these two chapters out. But I'm gonna try to go through this whole PvP plan with y'all. It's way more than reading for me, man. It's really about healing and like learning from all my experiences and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and cue my intro for me, baby. Oh shit, where my intro at, baby? Where my intro at?
It's you I seek. You're all I need. Extreme increase manifesting in me, in me, in me.
And we back at it, baby. We back at it. We back at it. So yeah, once again, I'm at the lake. I'm gonna be at the lake a lot. Um, I just figured out how to do both. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in a rush to get back home. We got a bunch of bugs out here, but we're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm talking about? So anyways, it's day 11. It's really, like I said, about day 15, something like that. I've just been having little one-on-one sessions with guys. You know what I'm talking about? And I really want to come on here and do this um, the last couple of days. We goddamn buzz, boy. Listen, man. Start recording and all of a sudden getting attacked by bugs. Anyways, we're gonna do day 11, and we're gonna get into it right now, baby. God damn. The purpose profile project day 11. Um, the title of it is "Don't Lead Back the Storm." Don't lead back the storm, the silence, and the split. This, like I said, is covering Genesis 18 and 19. And our parallel focus for today is leaving behind the emotional weight of a relationship where your joy was minimized, your leadership was labeled as control, and your love never felt safe. This thing hitting hard today, baby. Yeah, damn. So my therapist session today, the truth is, even when you know it's time to go, your nervous systems don't always celebrate. You poured, you adjusted, you softened, your joy. God damn, my bad. These bugs. You adjusted, you softened your joy to keep the peace. And when you left, you didn't walk away from a person, you walked away from the version of you that kept shrinking to survive. Okay? So, it still hurts because grief doesn't wait for logic, because Lot's wife looked back not because she missed the sin, but because she missed the structure. So, what do you think you were finally about to build before God said to leave? Mm, let's see what we talking about. Obviously, when I get into relationships, man, it be deep, deep, deep. So like, I've already thought about like family structure. I've already thought about like how this person fits in my life. I've already thought about like how we would co-parent if such thing had to happen or happened to happen. You know what I'm saying? I thought about like financial structure, like where we go. Like I'm talking about when I get in a relationship with somebody, bro, or try to pursue a relationship with somebody, I'm already thinking about 10 something years ahead of time, bro. Like for real, for real. I'm already thinking about 10 years ahead of time. So when it doesn't work, like a lot of people be like, why does it take you so long to move off of stuff that don't work for you, bro? But literally, if it don't work, like that, not that I like definitely like mapped out everything, but I kind of lose that, bro. I lose all 15 of them years that I'm already trying to live through. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to get to. I'm a huge planner, so when it don't work out, it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah. But anyways, they clean up out here for real. So that's probably what I would say that I'm losing, or what I think that I'm losing when God finally tells me to leave. When they could see your worth, did you try to? When they couldn't see your worth, did you try to lower your light to protect theirs? And I do that a lot, bro, for real, for real. And that's in all life, man. Like I don't know if it's like a survival guild or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I always um, lessen my accomplishments, and that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I have to work on. I sort of lessen my accomplishments to make sure that I'm relatable, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I don't know a lot of people. Not to like boast or nothing. I don't know a lot of people that are my age that have so many success stories. You know what I'm saying? Um, not that I ain't, not that I ain't had my hardships or anything like that, but you know what I'm talking about. Like it's real hard to be super relatable when it comes to everything that I do. Um, and I think it's past right there, bro. They keep jumping right there. Are you grieving the absence or a fantasy of what they promised but never got? I don't know, bro. That's a hard ass question right there. I don't know if I'm grieving like a fantasy because the shit never happened. Well, you know what I'm saying? My language, bro. Because it never happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's just a fantasy or if it's actually like a broken promises. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm real vocal. I'm really informative when I do my planning and whatnot. So I don't know if it's just broken promises or if it's something that somebody just couldn't fulfill. You know what I'm saying? So those are my therapist session, if you will. I'll probably upload it to ChatGPT so I can document it and whatnot. We got the Eric Thomas quote of the day, baby. If you can't build your future in a place God is tearing down, let it burn. Let Him rebuild. We're gonna go ahead and get into the prayer. God, I don't want to hold on to what you called me out of. Help me to release the memories gently, even if it screamed when I left. Let me honor the escape instead of mourning the exit. Exit. Now, when I miss what was never safe, remind me that freedom always costs more than familiarity. In Jesus' name, amen. So we about to get into. This got an opening charge. It says Genesis 18 starts in peace. God visits Abraham. Genesis 19 ends in flames. fire rains on Sodom. In between, there's intercession, there's negotiation, there's warning, there's escape, and a woman unnamed except for Lot's wife who couldn't stop looking back. You've left your Sodom. Now the test is will your body leave too? Will your memory let go? You feel me? This is a lot of stuff right here. Jesus. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and start reading chapter what chapter was it again? Chapter 18, 19. It's just a lot. They typed up to the it is a lot that it typed up to the thought I had my Bible out here for this real. I see it. Oh, there you go. Genesis chapter 18 and 19. Got my Bible right here. Alright, cool. It's chapter 18, baby. The Lord appeared again to Abraham near the oak grove belonging to Mamre. One day, Abraham was sitting at the entrance to his tent during the hottest part of the day. He looked up and noticed three men standing nearby. When he saw them, he ran to meet them and welcomed them, bowing low to the ground. My Lord, he said, if it pleases you, stop here for a while. Rest in the shade of the tree while water is brought to wash your feet. And since you've honored your servant with this visit, let me prepare some food to refresh you before you continue on your journey. All right, they said. Do as you said. So Abraham ran back to the tent and said, Sarah, hurry, get 3 large measures of your best flour, knead it into dough, and bake some bread. Then Abraham ran out to the earth and chose a tender calf and gave it to his servant, who quickly prepared it. When the food was ready, Abraham took some yogurt and milk and the roasted meat, and he served it to them. As they ate, Abraham waited on, on them in the shade of the trees. Where is Sarah? Where is Sarah, your wife? The visitor asked. She's inside the tent, Abraham replied. Then one of them said, I will return to you about this time next year, and your wife Sarah will have a son. Sarah was listening to this conversation from the tent. Abraham and Sarah were both very old at this time, when Sarah was long past the age of having children. So she laughed silently to herself and said, how could a worn out old woman like me even enjoy such pleasure, especially my master, my husband, is also old? Then the Lord said to Abraham, why did Sarah laugh? Why did she say, can an old woman like me have a child? Is anything too hard for the Lord? I will return about this time next year, and Sarah will have a son. Sarah was afraid, so she denied it, saying, I didn't laugh. But the Lord said, nah, I heard you, my boy. Then the men got up from their meal and looked outward to Sodom. As they left, Abraham went with them, sent them on their way. Should I hide my plan from Abraham? The Lord asked, for Abraham will certainly become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth will be blessed through him. I've singled him out so that he will direct his sons and their families to keep the way of the Lord by doing what is right and just. Then I will do for Abraham all that I have promised. So the Lord told Abraham, I've heard a great outcry from Sodom and Gomorrah because of their sin is so fragrant. I'm going I'm going down to see if their actions oh shoot, something over there. See if their actions are as wicked as I have heard. If not, I want to know. The other man turned and headed towards Sodom, but the Lord remained with Abraham. Abraham approached him and said, "Will you sweep both the righteous and the wicked? Suppose you find 50 righteous people living in a city. Will you still sweep it away and spare it for their sakes? Surely you wouldn't do such a thing, destroying the righteous along with the wicked. You would be treating the why you would be treating the righteous and the wicked exactly the same. Surely you wouldn't do that. So not should not the judge of all the earth do what is right?" And the Lord replied, "If I find 50 righteous people in Sodom, I will spare the entire city for their sake." Then Abraham spoke again, "Since I have begun, let me speak further, my Lord. Even though I am but dust and ashes, suppose there are only 45 righteous people rather than 50. Will you destroy the whole city for the lack of five?" And the Lord said, "I will not destroy it if I find 45 righteous people there." And then Adam pressed his request further. "Suppose there are only 40." And the Lord replied, "I will not destroy it for the sake of the 40. Please don't be angry, my Lord." Adam pleaded, "Let me speak. Suppose only 30 righteous people are found." And the Lord replied, "I will not destroy it if I find 30. Then Abraham said, "Since I have dared to speak to the Lord, let me continue. Suppose there are only 20." And the Lord replied, "Then I will not destroy it for the sake of the 20. Finally, Abraham said, "Lord, please don't be angry with me. He making a lot of requests. Do not be angry with me if I speak one more time. Suppose only 10 are found there." And the Lord replied, "Then I will not destroy it for the sake of the 10. When the Lord had finished his conversation with Abram, what is going on? The Lord had finished his conversation with Abraham. He went on his way, and Abraham returned to the tent. Chapter 19. The evening, the two angels came to the entrance of the city of Sodom. Lot was sitting there, and when he saw them, he stood up to meet them. Then he welcomed them and bowed with his face to the ground. "My lords," he said, "come to my home and wash your feet and be my guests for the night. You may then get up early in the morning and be on your way again." "Oh, no," they replied. "We'll just spend the night out here in the city square." But Lot insisted, so at last they went home with Lot prepared a feast for them, complete with fresh bread made without yeast, and they ate. But the Lord there, but before the Lord retired for the night, all men, Sodom, young and old, came from all over the city and surrounded the house. They surrounded the place. You feel me? They shouted to Lot, "Where are those men who you spend the night with? Who spent the night with you? Where are them dudes that spent the night with you, my boy? Bring them out to us so that we can have sex with them." Huh? What? Huh? This is in the Bible, y'all. This is chapter 19. So Lot stepped outside to talk to them, shutting the door behind them. "Please, please, please, my brothers," he begged. "Don't do such wicked things. Look, I have two virgin daughters." This dude offering his daughters up, right? Weird. "I have two virgin daughters, my boy. Let me bring them out to you, and you can do with them as you wish." Damn, that's cold blooded. "But please leave these men alone, for they are my guests and I are under my protection." Ain't your daughters under your protection too? I'm confused. I'm just confused. "Stand back," they shouted. "This fellow came to town as an outsider, and now he's acting like he's our judge." Because you remember, Lot ain't from there. You know what I'm saying? Lot from somewhere else. So they like, "Hey, this isn't he ain't ever supposed to be here, and now he's trying to tell us what to do." Nah. They lunged toward Lot to break down the door, but the two angels reached out pulled Lot into the house and bolted the doors closed. Then they blinded all the men, young and old, who were at the door of the house. So they gave up trying to get inside. He blinded them. The angels blinded them, my boy. You feel me? But the two angels reached out. Okay, okay, my bad. Meanwhile, the angels questioned Lot. Do you have any other relatives here in the city? They asked, get them out of this place. Your son-in-law, your sons, your daughters, or anyone else. For we are about to destroy the city completely. We about to burn this down. The outcry against this place is so great. It has reached the Lord, and he has sent us to destroy it. So Lot rushed out to tell his daughter's fiance, quick, get out of the city. The Lord is about to destroy it. But the young man thought he was only joking. His daughters got fiancés, and he was about to get them up, bruh. What? So Lot rushed out to tell his daughter's fiancés. This is chapter 19, verse 14. Get out of this city. The Lord is about to destroy it, but the young men thought that he was only joking. At dawn, the next morning, the angels became insistent. Hurry, they said to Lot. Take your wife and your two daughters who are here. Get out right now, or you will be swept away in the destruction of the city. When Lot still hesitated, the angel seized his land in the hands of his wife and two daughters and rushed them safely outside the city, for the Lord was merciful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Lord was merciful. When they were safely out of the city, one of the angels ordered, "Run for your lives, and don't look back or stop anywhere in the valley. Escape to the mountains, or you will be swept away." Oh no, my Lord, Lot begged. You have been so gracious to me and saved my life, and you have shown such great kindness. But I cannot go to the mountains. Disaster would catch up to me there, and I would soon die. What is disaster in the mountains, my boy? Oh yeah, 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 cause he killed a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? But I cannot go to the mountains. Disaster will catch up to me there, and I will soon die. See, there is a small village nearby. Please let me go there instead. Don't you see how small it is? Then my life will be saved. Alright, the angel said, I'll grant you your request. I will not destroy the little village, but hurry, escape to it, for I can do nothing until you arrive there. This explains why that village was known as Zor, which means little place. Lot reached the village just as the sun was rising over the horizon. Then the Lord rained fire and burning sulfur from the sky on Sodom and Gomorrah. He utterly destroyed them along with the other cities and villages of the plain, wiping out all the people and every bit of vegetation. But Lot's wife looked back as she was following behind him, and she turned into a pillar of salt. Abraham got up early that morning and hurried out to the place where he stood in the Lord's presence. He looked out across the plain towards Sodom and Gomorrah. Why he didn't turn to salt? Because it just said he looked back. He looked back across the plain towards Sodom and Gomorrah and watched as columns of smoke rose from the cities like smoke from the furnace. Why she turned to salt and he didn't turn to salt? But the Lord had listened to Abraham's request and kept it safe, moving him from the disaster that engulfed the cities on the plain. I guess it was like while they was running, not to turn around. Once they got over there, it was okay. I'm assuming. I don't know. Hmm. Afterwards, Lot left Zor because he was afraid of the people there. and he went to live in a cave in the mountains with his two daughters. They told him to go to the mountains anyway. One day, the older daughter said to her sister, "There are no men left around anywhere, anywhere in this entire area, so we can't get married like everyone else, and our father will soon be too old to have children." They was gonna have children with their daddy? Wild. Mm-mm. And our father will be too old to have children. Come, let's get him drunk with wine, and then he will have sex, and then we will have sex with him. The hell? The hellion? The hellion? That way we will preserve our family line through our father. So that night they got him drunk with wine, and the other daughter went in and had intercourse with their no, father. Hey, son done grab my line on me. Uh-huh. He was unaware of her lying down or getting up again. The next morning, the older daughter said to her younger sister, "I had sex with our father last night. Let's get him drunk with wine again tonight, and you go in and have sex with him. That way we will preserve our family line through our father." So that night they got him drunk with wine again, and the younger daughter went in and had intercourse with him as before. He was unaware of her lying down or getting up. I don't know how drunk my boy was, but as a result, both of Lot's daughters became pregnant, like, by their own father. Like, Genesis is crazy, bro. When the older daughter gave birth to a son, she named him Moab, for he became the ancestor of the nation known as the Moabites. When the younger daughter gave birth to a son, she named him Ben-Ami. He became the ancestor of the nation known as the Ammonites. You feel me? And that is the chapter 18, 19, so we're gonna go ahead and run and see what we got else going on in here. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So some of the hardest goodbyes are the ones where no one said goodbye, they just faded or punished you for feeling. But what if Lot's wife wasn't weak, just tired of starting over? Even then, God gave the order, and Lot moved, and the fire fell. This isn't about forgiving what happened. It's about forgiving yourself for staying too long. You feel me? So we're gonna do a closing prayer, and we're gonna get up out of here, little baby. And God, thank you for your love, for loving me enough to disrupt my comfort. Thank you for showing me who wouldn't run with me when you said go. Help me stop mourning what you had to destroy, and let the next time I look back be only to testify in the name of Jesus. And we're gonna close that baby out. We're gonna holler at y'all later.
It's you I seek. You're all I need. Extreme increase manifesting.